Check, 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 check. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to the live day trading pre-markets analysis here at Successful Trading. Today is May the 2nd, 2022. All right, so let's start May in great fashion. I hope everybody had a great weekend. If you know of a trader who would like to know, who would like to learn how to trade options, I simply believe this is the best place for them to do that. So share the link with your friends, with your colleagues, and acquaintances. All right, all right, all right. On the menu today, we have a great deal to go over, right? It's the beginning of the month. It is FOMC. It is earnings season. So, oh my goodness, so many topics, so many opportunities to take advantage of the US option equity stock market. So that's why we are having these regular day trading meetings or streams, if you will. We improvised with, and we sometimes, instead of YouTube, we actually have some inside of our Discord as well. You can find your way in our Discord by browsing through our channel. So just a quick mic check. So I'm not sure. I say hello to Miss Lane. That's how we call her here in our Discord. Great coaching session yesterday on Sunday. As usual, yeah. What do we do during weekends? Well, guess what? We prepare for our trading week. So we have studies, we have coaching session, one-on-one coaching sessions. That's what we do on here. Could you please confirm for me, just please, that the quality of the sound, it's acceptable to your hearing so that we can dive in. Oh boy, what a day, what a way to start a week. I'm looking at some of the pre-market stuff on here. I prepared a pre-market, but I think, okay, I'm just going to go straight to the essential because there are many moving parts. All right. So let's say I'm just waiting. See if somebody could just please tell me that you are hearing me okay, such that we do not spend a great deal of time you not hearing me, because at the end of the day, the purpose is for me to convey this content to you, the viewers and listeners. So anybody please? As I say that, maybe, well, I need a confirmation on here, but let me just flash for us our pre-markets scanner, if you will, just get an idea of what are the moving bits. So on here, I am filtering optionable and shortable stock over $20. I'm excluding the ETFs, and I'm filtering also that the average daily volume be at least 1 million shares traded. I think this average is over the last 3 months. That's how Finviz does it, and the result is yielding me 828 stocks that fit these three criteria. Again, those criteria are optionable and shortable. Over $20. I mean, if we change that, I think we did that earlier. If I tweak that to over $15, then I get about 950 stock or so. I mean, a lot of stock have been going down. Have you studied? If you have studied the chart, the stock charts this weekend or recently, oh boy, you are in for a treat, right? So we usually have a diagonal. So going from left to right is usually when the market is bullish. With the last 3 months or the last 4 months, for that matter, 2022, it has been all downhill across the board, literally. So that's what has been going on here. Okay, I still do not say. I'm just going to proceed because I failed to. Let me ask maybe here. How is the quality of the sound? The quality of the sound, maybe that somebody can reply on that. Okay, so what's moving in pre-market very quickly on here? Let's go ahead and tackle that. So Finviz is showing us a great deal of stocks, some of which, I mean, we are familiar with. These are stock from China. Oh my goodness, they just do not take a rest, right? So this morning, I think a great deal of them led by Billy here, minus 5.8%. It has peaks and valley. It doesn't have Billy's daily chart doesn't have that's a straight down diagonal since February. I mean, it hits a low of around just north of $15 mid March, then rallied all the way to $35. Yes, literally in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Yeah, that's how volatile those stocks are. So it wasn't a joke or something. It was really a suggestion that we made a couple of weeks back. Hey, when in doubt, just swing trade. Just swing trade this stock from China. Billy is one of them. What's the other one? PDD, little bit more expensive, but nowadays, I mean, there's the option on it since the stock has come down. Just that implied volatility, it's high, right? If you were to do a perma swinger of those China stock, for me, I will use definitely JD and between JD, Billy, and PDD, maybe one of those three. Baba falls into it. But last week, for instance, on Friday, yeah, on Friday you will have woken up, bang, they were up. JD, Baba, they were up double digit, plus 12%. So those options would have paid. I need to start putting that in practice because that strategy, I don't want the year to pass by. So today, at the end of the trading session, right, we are going to set up a trade on JD. That's it. I'm sick of seeing all of these movement, volatility, and not always taking advantage of them. So you know how we swing trade. If you don't know how we take our swing trade, so yeah, that's an opportunity. So let me call it reason number one. Reason number one for you to come and learn how we set up high probability swing trades on here. What else do we see on here? There's a stock that I used to trade a while back, Anigo Eagle Mines, AEM. This stock, actually, unlike most of the stock, it has a diagonal. The daily chart has a diagonal, meaning when you're looking at the screen, right, your phone screen, horizontally, or the screen that we are looking at here, it goes from left to right and it's increasing. So meaning, yeah, it went from $45 in February all the way to $65. So now it finds itself over the last couple of weeks coming back down to 55, rebounding 56. This type of charts definitely lends itself to trades. We have a great trade for you folks as part of our study. I'm very excited. I'm excited because I think, did we post? Well, yeah, Telex, you posted that again on your Twitter feed inside of Discord. But we will discuss that in a few minutes on here. So from the bullish side, the bearish side, that are some of the stuff that I can highlight on there. Is anything worth mentioning on the bullish side? So on the bullish side, what do we see? SeaWorld Entertainment. SeaWorld Entertainment is another one with peaks and valleys. And I think I stumbled upon this one, let's say, a couple of weeks ago, and maybe the conclusion was that this stock does not have enough of open interest despite the high volume, right? So daily average volume on the stock side of 20 million, but its option didn't have that much attractive open interest, so that I didn't take that. I didn't recommend that trade. So let's say here on the bullish side, what else do we have? On semiconductor is chart on here. If I can do this so that everybody can see it. So it has been flirting with support just above $50 recently. So that's actually not a bad thing. But I mean, those sideways, they can be going on for a while. But on here, really, let's say one can say that you can be bullish. You can become bullish above 55. And when it's running, it has found its way 1, 2, 3 times above or close to 65. So that will be the strike price that I will be using should it be bullish. All right. What else do we have on the worth our attention? These are really just me, folks, looking at just pre-market, right? Just scanning things that I didn't even prepare for, just straightforward like that. So that's what that scan is. Okay, so thank you, Miss Sylvia, and by confirming that the sound is excellent. Thank you. Where would I be without you? Literally. All right, so let's dive into the main course of this live day trading streaming show, pre-market analysis show on here. So what do we want to bring for you today? Front and center, folks. This is the main driver of the market, right? So for those who do not know, let's look at the QQQ chart. This is the daily chart of QQQ that you're looking at, and let's ensure that you and I are able to see the important indicators that are highlighted on there. So we have first and center. I don't know why I'm starting with yellow, just because it's on the top, right? So on the right hand side here, this is where I look for the exponential moving average 8. That's the yellow line. Has been pointing down since 2022. Oh, this is the weekly chart. That's why. So this is the weekly chart. So well, maybe we start with the weekly. Yeah, even on the weekly chart has been pointing down on here. You can see the number of candles we have had so far, way more red candles than green candles. Especially QQQ is on a 5-week losing streak. Yeah, so 5 consecutive red candles. What does that mean? I mean, in terms of a technique, trading technique, it just means that, hey, the bearishness of it, meaning it's posting lower lows, right? And the interesting part, last week we closed at 313.25, which is lower than the previous low of this year. As a matter of fact, it's even a 52-week low. How do we know that? We look to the left and see here these red dotted line. They tell me that the last time that this stock was here was March of 2021. That's more over 52 weeks. Yeah, a year is 52 weeks, folks. So where we stand right now, there was only 2 things that can happen. The traders in my Discord, in my coaching session, they know when I use that sentence, it just means that it is tradable. It is trade. You can confidently trade. So tradable meaning that it's moving. How do we make money trading options for us? We trade stock that are moving. And QQQ on here has not been disappointing at all. If you want a proof of that, I may refer you to one of our most recent posts. I think it's even in Discord, late Friday, folks. Yeah, that last hour. And then we have on Successful Trading blog, I think I provided a couple of new articles on there on how to trade QQQ, and I updated several of them around that. But really, QQQ is no man's land. So what's in store for QQQ this week? The Fed will come out on Wednesday at 2 p.m. and we know what happens starting at 2 p.m. on Fed and Fed rate decision days. So it's going to be Wednesday 2 p.m. Typically, what we know, we have a video on YouTube, folks, yeah, on how to trade the FOMC. If you are new here, I strongly encourage you to do that. Maybe, okay, so TEDx, instead of you just directing people to places, maybe you give them the information right away, right? So how to trade FOMC, I'm going to, because we made a video on that. We made a recent video on there, so I'm going to trading QQQ on FOMC. We even give you the historical behavior of QQQ around FOMC. So I'm going to get that link and post it on here because it could benefit somebody. So we're going to say how to trade QQQ on FOMC. I mean, you can trade anything for us. We specialize in QQQ, so go tell your friends who wants to trade QQQ. This is QQQ Central or anything like that. So we know QQQ will be moving, and the strategy or the technique to make money on it consistently, it's provided in this video that I just shared. If you want a one-on-one with me on learning about QQQ, again, I think this is the best place to do so. I'm repeating myself on there. But let's come back here on QQQ. So this being the weekly chart, only 2 things can happen on here. Will QQQ ever bounce, or are we going down for further downtrend? Okay, so I can bring the daily chart on here, and then I bring the monthly chart, because there's a trade that I not a promise. Again, it's part of study, right? So you can see on here the daily chart, same thing. The exponential moving average, yellow line 8, pointing down. Exponential moving average, green, pointing down. Everything is pointing down. But folks, remember, the stock market does not, I repeat, does not react to the way that the so-called pundit or even our mind thinks, right? So for me on here, the key is to be patient until 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Most likely, I reckon we are gapping down on here. I'm not sure that the ATR for QQQ today may be that high, but if it's that high, that's fine. You can day trade it, right? The option contracts are very cheap, very cheap. Today is expiration day, so especially late in the afternoon, meaning starting as late as 3 p.m. Yes, that's where the good money, the big percentage gain happened. We have highlighted that on here again. We can teach you on how to take advantage of that. And then tomorrow, we usually see sideways, a lot of sideways on the day before FOMC. Why, Bell? The big boys, they themselves, they are just awaiting the decision of the Fed. So today, very light trading, focus on late trading in the afternoon. Tomorrow, maybe just take for QQQ, just back off it. We have other trades that we will be providing you here that you can take advantage of tomorrow, on Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow, because we're already Monday. And then Wednesday, you're patient all the way to 2 p.m. And then after 2 p.m., then we're going to see the true direction. But even then, we are going to see a lot of volatility between 2 p.m. and 4:15 p.m. the closing of this ETF. Then Thursday, that's usually where whatever head fake that they did late on Wednesday, then they show the true direction. So really, I think that we're going to have a great opportunity to trade QQQ late Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as usual. So, but I want you to bring a remark on here. So being that we are at 52 weeks low, this is what we can anticipate for the month of May, right? So this trade, yesterday we were studying it with Miss Sylvia. Okay, so this is the monthly chart of QQQ. Let's make sure that you can see on here. Well, here for me, right? So you look at here the natural direction here. If we continue red, we can easily go to the lower Bollinger Band in May. This is in May, right? So to look at a long-term view on here, if you want to set up a long-term trade on here. But here's what we discovered, and this has been the pattern over the last couple of weeks, or 3 weeks even, right? The call options are way cheaper, way much cheaper than the put options. How do we do that? So from us at 312 was pretty much the closing price of 313. We said, okay, you can just look at the ATR of this monthly candles, right? Recent one. So we say we pick the 250 puts if the bearish direction is to continue. So those 250 puts expiring at the end of May, the last day of May, May the 31st, they were going for $1.05. But the symmetrical trade to that, which is 60, how much is it? $63 from 313 to 250. So that will put you at 370, 375 calls. Folks, those contracts, the asking price on them is less than 20 cents. So that got me thinking, okay? So if everybody and the sister think that this market's going to crash and they are buying puts, guess what? It's very easy for market makers to actually take that money and keep it with them. In that case, for us on here, we will be looking every single time that's starting today, Wednesday, whenever the entire week, every single time that QQQ will be showing weakness, we want to be stealing. When I say stealing, meaning that we are buying contract at a very cheap price. We are going to be considering May the 31st, 2022 QQQ, 370 to 375 calls. We want to load a bunch of them for 10 cents and just wait. We have a whole month. What's the worst that can happen? I'm going to lose 10 cents on the contract. So this is our study of the week on here on QQQ that we wanted to share with you. So let us know what you think about our study on QQQ and how we want to approach it. Should you be interested on that? I can provide you more details as usual if you join our Discord room. So that's on QQQ. We got that out of the way. And for us, day trading QQQ, we can still do that confidently. All right. So now that that's done, in terms of other opportunities for us, we have our watch list. Our traders in our Discord room, you have the watch list. So we will be taking advantage of it. From the earning front, though, we know this is earnings season. So the earnings that we want to highlight this week, let me go on here because we posted that inside our Discord so that I do not miss any one of them. So who's reporting today? So aftermarket, Mosaic is reporting. So let's go through those charts very quickly and just have a walk. The overall strategy that we use before earnings is maybe I need to be careful actually making those statements in this show, right? So let's just say we have a technique to try to make free money before earnings. If you are in my Discord room, you ought to know that by now. If not, join my Discord room and I will tell you that, because I need to be mindful of what I'm showing on here. All right, so here's the daily chart for Mosaic. Mosaic has been it's one of those stocks, just like the all stocks, right? What does Mosaic do? Mosaic is in the business of agricultural products, right? So the phosphates and all of those good things. This stock has been rallying since March. From it used to be this stock never went above $33. This stock has been trading it for the longest of time. But my friend, recently look what has happened. This stock really just, and the direction of the yellow line EMA8 tells you the direction of the stock. Puts a recent high mid-April at $79. Yes, from a stock that was worth $40 or below $40 actually earlier this year. Okay, and now the last couple of weeks have not been as bullish as previously. So currently standing at 62. Earnings is after hours today. So for us, we have a trade, a secret trade that we take advantage of before earnings. Yeah, hint for you: we do not gamble into the trade unless really is a major risk. And then after the earnings tomorrow, we will be looking to take advantage of our gangster strategy. All right, so that's Mosaic after hours today. So then tomorrow, our good friend AMG earnings are finally here. So it's going to be aftermarket as well. So same thing. Bis repetita, the same technique, strategy, if you will, that we'll be using on Mosaic. Today we will be using it. Tomorrow on AMG. I mean, depending on what they are doing, we could start using it today, but I'm really not concerned about that, because yeah, we can tell that, right? We can reveal that. AMG is on our watch list and our weekly option watch list. So should it start moving, we will be front and center, ready to take advantage of it. So then that's on Tuesday. So I told you that, hey, if we back off of QQQ tomorrow, which really is my intent, AMG will be the stock for us for Tuesday. So today, QQQ, Mosaic, and whatever's moving on the watch list. Tomorrow, AMG. Then Wednesday, we have a choice, my friend. We have a line of 3 stocks that we really like, right? So to exploit that before earnings strategy: Etsy, Twilio, and Mara. That's Etsy, Twilio, and Mara for Wednesday. So that will take us midweek, and by midweek, my friend, after the close on midweek, we will have, well, I'm not sure that we will know the true direction of the market, but there will be such a brutal move in either direction to the point where we will need to catch our breath and then give you new direction. We intend to have a live FOMC show on stream on Wednesday. So again, and it's not a promise, so but hey, let's go gauge my interest. If you guys are interested, if enough traders are interested, please show me your interest inside of the Discord. Should we broadcast live the FOMC decision starting at 2 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, and we can day trade live with you all the way to the closing on that Wednesday? I think it's a great idea, but folks, traders, I've said you many times, right? I only make this show if there are traders who are willing to be there to take advantage of the knowledge of the to make money day trading options, swing trading options. So it's your call. You let me know. I know where I will be. So for me, that's what I do, right? I'm always in front of my computer and seeing and watching QQQ and seeing what's how to take advantage of the movement on it. So let me know, folks. Let me know either here or in the Discord if you would like us to be live with you day trading the FOMC statement coming up this Wednesday, May the 4th, 2022, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So we talked about earning, we talked about QQQ, we talked about our plan for the earnings. What else now? If anybody has any stock that you want me to take a look at, we have about 4 to 5 minutes more on this live day trading pre-market analysis stream. I posted a trade that I think I'm gonna start doing that. Especially on Monday, we're gonna have how are we gonna call it, a trade idea of the week or something. So let me bring that while we await any stock that anybody will want us to take a look at. So we are going to go to that stock. Let me show you. I mean, did we post that on Twitter? But you know, nobody watches our Twitter, so we can hide anything we want in our Twitter. You should know that by now, Telex, yeah? Where's that? Oh, trade idea of the week. Man, the graphic. Somebody, Telex, I never knew that you will have a graphic. Actually, yeah, so anybody can see it, right? So it's front and center. It's no hiding or anything. So what are we seeing on that stock to make us do that? I mean, just for the price of one, maybe we can give another trade on there. Yeah, I mean, let's see if there's enough interest. So this is what we shared on Twitter this morning. Should we? All right, let somebody like it, so let's like it as well. All right, so let's go and break down what we are seeing on the chart of CLF. I'm going to use this screen on here. So CLF is that trade. What first of all, CLF Cleveland Cliff Inc. What I like about this chart, this is the daily chart, yeah. This is the daily chart. So like most stock, I mean, there's no surprise on here. It rallied in March from $18 all the way to $32, and it broke below this being the daily chart. The price broke below the EMA supports sometimes in the vicinity of April the 20th. So the last 10 days or so have been bearish on here. So where do we find ourselves? This is where we find ourselves. So analyzing this chart, what I like about the chart itself, hey, there's nothing special about it, right? The stock is volatile, we can see that, meaning that you can actually do day trade on here. But what I like about it is that CLF only has weekly options. Let me confirm that, because sometimes I get in and more with these things. And then, so CLF, is it a stock that we trade often? No, but that's not a big deal actually. No, CLF actually has weekly. Okay, so this make my job much easier, much easier, because in the way that I'm going to give you this instruction. So the trade here, if we go to the weekly chart, is to, unlike what we do most of the time, is to actually trade for 3 weeks out. So we are interested in the 3rd week of May expiration for CLF, and the strike price that we want to pick is 20 puts. We want to get those contracts below 25 cents. That would be great. So in pre-market on here, the stock is down minus 1.26%, but that's nothing, right? So this is the setup on the weekly. It's closed literally at the EMA 20, which is below the EMA 8, meaning it has already broken that support of the EMA 8. So the next step for it will be to break the support on EMA 20. So over the next 3 days, I think we can be patient to build that position. How do we pick up that strike price on here? Well, look at the previous support, folks. Yeah, so should this thing continue this downtrend on here, it will come to $20, and we will tend to benefit. This type of stock are very nice to trade, because my friend, within just a couple of weeks, you can find yourself in a trade like that. There is a trade that's I failed to take a couple of weeks ago, and it was really in the same type of setup. So this trade, for us, the main position is going to be bearish. The 20 put expiring on May the 22nd. But because this stock is very volatile, and I see that it has weekly option, fantastic. So meaning we are going to be hedging this position with closer expiration calls, very cheap calls. The way that I hedge, I use a 30-40% hedge all the time, right? So meaning that if I'm holding a position, I'm just giving you a nominal value of $100, I will spend $30 to $40 on the hedge side. So that's the trade we are looking for here, and we have plenty of time on it. When the trade start working for you, you can definitely scale in on it with more contracts. So this is the trade of the week here, CLF, for us to take advantage of this unique setup. All right. So any question? Hey, Mr. Charles. Yes, Mr. Charles, myself and Miss Sylvia, we had a live uh, trading session last Wednesday. Unfortunately, early in the day, the market didn't really move. Actually, after we left, that's when the QQQ started moving greatly. Glad to see you, sir. Glad to see you. Hope everything is well with your family and your beautiful daughters in Texas. All right, so if no questions, folks, it is currently 9:16 Eastern Time. The US equity stock markets will be opening in exactly 14 minutes. That will give me enough time to reset and prepare myself for another week of trading where the volatility that I'm seeing in pre-market just, I mean, that's what the future were yesterday. I was, not that I usually look at the futures, there's just, I look at the chart late in the day, they were doing just up, down, up, down, up, down, and that's what pre-market is here. So meaning, folks, please be very careful with the option trading today, because market makers, they are playing games. Everybody and their sisters know what's coming up this coming Wednesday, so they will, theta decay will be something that we do not want to fall victim with. So patience, 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 patience. I wish you all a great trading session. For those newcomers, again, that who are new on here, let me find the link, because I got asked this link several times and I'm not always ready to get it. So if somebody is interested in subscribing to the 10 baggers trading system, let me put that link in the live chat, so at least that's way, should somebody be in the broadcast later on, they won't have to send me an email and me being busy not responding as quick as possible. So this is the link to the 10 baggers trading system. Link to 10 bagger trading system, where we do, it's on it, it's comes with the one-on-one coaching, access to Discord, the trade alerts, and all of the whole 9 yards. So this is it here. Thank you, everybody. Have a great trading session and have a great week. Bye-bye. We see you Wednesday if you guys are so interested. If you guys, Mr. Charles, also, I didn't read the message properly. Mr. Charles, of course, he said yes, 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 yes to Wednesday live trading. Mr. Charles, it was just you and Miss Sylvia, so we need more than that. We need more than that. So let's see if others are so inclined to join us for another live day trading session. This time we will be focusing on the FOMC statement in the last 2 hours of May, on May the 4th. Thank you, everybody.